It was past midnight when Daniel pulled his car to the side of a desolate country road. His headlights barely cut through the fog, and the silence was so heavy it seemed to press against the windows. He had been driving for hours, his GPS insisting on a shortcut through the woods, when a faint skittering sound broke the stillness. He thought it was the branches scratching against the metal. But then he heard it again. Something was crawling inside the car. At first it was a blur in the corner of his vision. A long, spindly leg brushed against his ankle. He jerked his foot back, nearly slamming on the brake. "Just a spider," he muttered nervously, though his chest tightened. But when he reached for his phone's flashlight, the beam revealed not one, but dozens of spiders creeping out from the vents, their black eyes glinting like beads of glass. Daniel panicked. He flung the door open and stumbled into the cold night. The road was empty, the forest towering around him. But the spiders weren't finished. They spilled from the car in waves. Hundreds of them, large and grotesque, their bodies clicking against the asphalt. Some were as small as coins, others nearly the size of his hand. Heart racing, he sprinted down the road, lungs burning. He didn't notice the faint webbing strung between the trees until his face slammed into it. The sticky strands clung to his skin, wrapping around his mouth and arms. He struggled, clawing at the silk when he saw it, shadows shifting above. Something enormous moved in the treetops. The branches groaned as a massive spider, easily the size of a car, descended slowly. Its 8 glowing eyes locked onto him, dripping venom from fangs longer than his fingers. Daniel's body froze in pure terror. The smaller spiders swarmed his legs, crawling into his clothes, biting into his flesh. His screams were muffled by the tightening web. The last thing he saw was the creature's enormous jaws opening, strands of web stretching from its mouth, before everything went black. Days later, when another traveler stopped on that same road, they found Daniel's abandoned car covered in thick white webbing. Inside, the seats were empty, except for a cocoon hanging from the ceiling, twitching ever so slightly. And in the silence, faint skittering could be heard, moving closer.